I remember going into the bathroom of that member's house, and I remember looking around and thinking, what is in here that I can hurt myself enough that I can go home, that no one will think that I'm a failure for going home because I'll be in the hospital. When we got into the car, I looked at my companion and I said, something's not right. I have thoughts of harming myself and I'm scared. I woke up that next morning and I went and spoke with my mission president, and he said, Sister Steed, what are you going to do? And I just said, I think I need to go home. Having those words come out of my mouth was the hardest sentence I've ever had to say. President Graham decided to give me a blessing, and the first thing he said in my blessing was, Sister Steed, the Heavenly Father is so proud of you, and you served the mission you were supposed to. When I got home, I felt so much guilt. I felt like the biggest failure in the entire world. I remember looking through Facebook and looking at my friends who were still on missions and thinking, I couldn't do it. I only served 6 months. I did not serve a mission. I am not a returned missionary. I am some chick who tried to preach the gospel and couldn't do it right. It took me a long time to get to the point that I finally switched my mentality and saw all these little miracles along the way and little reminders that was, are you kidding me? Why would I let Satan do that to me? I remember one night laying in bed thinking about the restoration and thinking about Joseph Smith and thinking, what would have happened if when Satan came to Joseph, he would have said, this is so stupid, why am I praying? And I remember thinking, so why am I doing that to myself? Why am I letting go of every good thing I did on my mission just because I had to come home early? I did all that I could do physically and mentally. I served a good mission. I was a good missionary. I followed the mission rules. I was prayerful. I did everything I needed to do. Why am I letting one little moment of Satan trying to ruin it ruin the whole mission for me? That's like Joseph seriously saying, I'm going to stop praying. I don't really care which church is true. We wouldn't have this gospel today if he would have done that.